like a big sister for them with more responsibility. They also, for example, Ava, she tells her friends, if they ask what is an au pair, she said, she's like a big sister from another country. And yeah, that's true, but with more responsibility, because you have to make sure the kids, what I already said, they have to be safe, you have to be in time, you have to drive them around. But also, for me, I spend so much time with them. I also think I should teach them something like the behavior and to be independent and to do their own stuff, so I don't clean after them. I mean, sometimes it's more easy to just get the socks and bring them in the room on your own. But if you do this all the time, they will learn nothing. So it's harder to say 5 times, please get your socks, bring them in your room, or something like this, I don't know. But it helps them. Of course, sometimes you are like, I don't know. For example, today I talked with my host dad, or yesterday, and because for weeks I told Ava, please turn off the light when you go out of the bathroom. And no, I have to say it 4 times, 5 times, and she will forget it. But then, another day, she came out of the bathroom and she said, guess what, Sarah? What? I turned off the light. So it's a success. It's small steps, but I think it can just help the kids. And also things like to be polite, to say, can I please get an apple? And thank you. Or so sometimes they get frustrated. I understand this, but even if they get frustrated, I won't give up. So then they are frustrated for 1 time, but the next 10 times it's fine, and then they will get it. And yeah, they even start to say it in German now. That's so cute. Yeah, they say bitte and danke. They can not speak German, but they know some words. So my small one, he can count in German. Perfect. Because we play so many games, and it's so cute because when we play sorry, for example, sometimes he has a 12, and he gets the little figure, and he's talking to himself, but you can hear that he's counting German. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you don't even ask for this or something. And when we play, I don't know, do you know the game Uno? Yeah, so, and then he says, I wish grün. So he says the German colors. And yeah, that's really cute. And they know things like, for example, when we come to a street, he says, we have to look left, right, left before we go to make sure it's safe. Then he says, it's safe, we can go. And he says, links, rechts, links. So he says the German one. And I don't know, they know things like some fruits and guten Morgen. And before we start our dinner, and my host family, I don't know when they started it, first or second day, I told them that in Germany we say guten Appetit before we start a meal. It's like, enjoy your meal. And the kids are even not supposed to start before they didn't say guten Appetit. So we say it every day. It's just so nice. So they get to know, or they make me feel home. Like they try to do some of my cultural things too, to make me feel home. And it's so lovely. Also, they buy, for example, every Saturday they buy a good bread for me, because in Germany we eat a lot of bread, and it's not the same in America. So when you really want good bread, the crust and everything, you have to pay more, it's expensive. But I get my bread every week. I'm so happy about it, yeah. I have a really close relationship to the kids, I would say. And for example, when the kids when they have a day of school, we always do fun things like going to a museum, or sometimes we go to a friend for play dates, we go ice skating, we go to a trampoline place, to the cinema, or something like this. And for example, last Saturday, one of my friends and we decided we would like to go to Disney on Ice because we were just watching what's going on in Minneapolis. So we saw Disney on Ice, and we asked some friends if they would like to come, and then we thought, wow, we cannot do this without our host kids. It's impossible. So we asked our host parents, can we borrow your kids Saturday night? And we went with our host kids, of course, in our free time. It was so much fun with our kids to Disney on Ice. And when you see how excited they are, and it's just amazing. Like, moments like this I won't forget. Or the first time when I arrived, that first day when Ava came, it was my birthday. I didn't know her, and I didn't know if she is shy, or I had no idea. The first thing she did was she learned for me happy birthday in German. And her parents didn't even know this. I think she did it over the internet. I don't know. She never ever had the idea about how to speak German. She just heard it, and she sang it for me. And moments like this I won't forget.